Thomas the Tank Engine was grumbling to the other engines. The other engines laughed because they couldn't understand a bloody thing he was saying. Why can't I come too? You're too impatient, they said. You'd be sure to leave something behind. Shiver, said Thomas. I'll show you. One night, he and Henry were alone. Henry was ill. The men worked hard, but he didn't get better.
Oh, okay.
He felt just as bad next morning. You usually pull the first train, and Tom had to get his coaches ready. If he is ill, he thought, perhaps I shall pull his train. Thomas ran. Come along, he fussed. The controller came to see what was the matter, and the guard and the station master told him about him. Find another, he ordered. There's only some, they said. You'll have to do it then, Thomas. Be quick now. So Thomas ran round to the front and back down on the coaches. Don't be impatient, said his driver. Wait till everything is ready. But Thomas was too excited to listen. What happened then, no one knows.
Oh, really?
Perhaps they forgot to couple Thomas to the train. Or perhaps the driver pulled the lever by mistake. Anyhow, Thomas started. Henry says it's hard to pull trains, but I think it's easy. Hira, 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 he puffed, pretending to be like, Lord. People have never seen me pulling a train before. It's nice of them to wave, and he whistled. Thank you. Then he came to a signal at... He thought, I must stop, and I was going so nicely too. What a nuisance sweet signals are. He blew an angry peep peep on his whistle. The signalman ran up. Hello, Thomas, he said. What are you doing here? I'm pulling it near, said Thomas. Can't you see? No!
Oh, okay.
Where are your coaches then? Thomas looked back. Why, he himself, he said, if we haven't left them behind. Yes, said the signalman. You'd better go back quickly and fetch them. All the passengers were talking at once. They were telling the Fat Controller what a railway it was. But when Thomas came back, they saw how ass he was and couldn't be crossed.
That doesn't even make sense!
He was coupled to the train, and this time he really pulled it. But for a long time afterwards, the other engines laughed at Thomas and said, Look, there's Thomas, who wanted to pull it near but forgot about the coaches.
The end.